You know, Jim, Jim, Mike, Jim, I know. You're mad at me for the gray aliens. I know. I have an alien spaceship to drive. I get it. But this up, down, up, and down. Let's talk about it for a minute. Now, I just hit this. I caught it in the infrastructure bill.
Hi, Shep. Good evening. About half of the $1.2 trillion package is new federal spending beyond what's authorized each year to pay for normal maintenance of highways and waterways. That includes...
Okay. Well, let's just stop it right there for a moment. Well, I mean, let's say the Democratic model here, the Biden, I don't want to say Democratic, I don't want to be too biased. Inside here, the Biden infrastructure plan, fair enough. I think that is physics. I have to be able to quantify it as some words. You can't play everything so close to chest, like, surprise, this is what I want, pay. I've been doing stuff, but if I tell you what I want, you won't do it, and then I won't be able to leverage you at the end of it. But at any rate, there's kind of that bit with it. But if it is one way or the other, if I had the physics, if I had the skyscraper built, like, this is why they need that much more inside of their system, because the road bridge crew had a problem last year. Here's what we know from the graphics, schematics of that. A whole class, they presented shit. Take a millionth out of that fucking trillionth, right? Get a fucking old beat up stand from Kentucky Ballistics and set up as far all the time, as far as what you would need to do, bill into law about just basic physics. That's going to happen, you know, and there's going to be about things about people breaking rules about that standard, getting into people's money, playing the stocks, doing the crypto, a whole bunch of other shit that goes into it, other than just buying off a ring to be a union boss. Because it's kind of got that feel on it, you know what I mean?
Includes $284 billion for roads, bridges, freight and passenger rail and public transit, and $266 billion for what's called core infrastructure. That's power, water, and new broadband across the country. Leftover COVID relief money and tax enforcement on crypto gains are offsetting the cost. But the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office says it will add $256 billion to the federal deficit over 10 years. To steer that money through the agencies to the right projects at the state and local level, the White House appointed former New Orleans Mayor Mitch Lander as senior advisor and infrastructure coordinator. Lander shepherded grants and fast-tracked projects during the city's rebuilding after Hurricane Katrina. Celebrating on the South Lawn today, more than 800 attendees, the president and his cabinet flanked by lawmakers, labor unions, business groups, donors, checking off part one of Mr. Biden's economic agenda and hoping it provides momentum on a second $1.75 trillion social and climate package.
For lots of reasons,
the law is a critical win for President Biden, who campaigned on his ability to build consensus and broker deals across the aisle. But it also underscores the Biden foreign policy doctrine.
Those would make words sensible out of your face equation instead of anybody else where that would be fucking sensible.
This infrastructure bill is essential and important for many reasons, but one of which is for the first time in 20 years, we will be investing more in infrastructure than China. And that is going to strengthen our competition at home in addition to putting millions of people to work.
The timing of the bill signing followed by tonight's bilateral summit with China's President Xi. No coincidence, Shep.
Yeah, I'm sure. And Kayla, what are the takeaways we're expecting from this upcoming meeting?
They do the same thing in here. That means there's still
Shep, the White House says don't expect much. There are no quote-unquote deliverables that are expected from this meeting. But a senior administration official said that President Biden initiated this conversation, this dialogue with China, as a way to avoid confrontation as the U.S. tries to seek cooperation on issues like trade and climate, but also calls out China on the world stage for some of its behavior and actions related to Taiwan, technology, and human rights. As for what Beijing plans to raise, the White House said,
Russian, Chinese.
Kayla Tausche, thank you.
They do the same thing, I bet. They're different numbers. Like hydrogen and copper from over here, but over here, and it all comes from Taiwan.